Hey Aquarius, all right, so this will be your November career reading. We'll take a look and see what comes up, career, finances, that sort of thing, see if there's any challenges, any opportunities. If you are interested in a singles reading for Aquarius in November, or a love reading for or a love reading or a singles reading or love reading for Aquarius, I will link those in the comments below. All right, so let's get started and see, let's look and see if there's, what kind of challenges are going on. Actually, I don't want to use this deck. Let's look at challenges. I'll use that for opportunities. Challenges for Aquariuses. Oh, you have the Ten of Wands falling out already. So some of you are just burdened. Something, maybe coming to an end, or should have come to an end, or you're contemplating it coming to an end. Oh, you're walking away. So some of you may be walking away from something that just really, it just doesn't seem like it's paying off. You put a lot of work into it. Maybe you're not noticed that much. For some of you, it could be a firing with the King of Swords, but I tend to think this is more you taking, like a lead, like I don't feel like you are getting cut out because you have the walking away card. I feel like it's like you're walking away from something that's been kind of a long time. It's been kind of a burden, that kind of deal, and you are the King of Swords. For some of you, it could be there could be a firing. It's possible. I don't have the Ten of Swords here. I do have the Ten of Wands. So, but let's see what else we get. What other challenges are Aquarius is facing in the month of November regarding their career? Okay. The Hermit, Nine of Wands. Wow, you're burned out, man. All right, and you could feel just kind of stuck. I think many of you are really contemplating walking away, but with that King of Swords at the bottom, you might be kind of like strategically trying to do it. So it might not be necessarily happening yet. All right, so some of you may be like chasing something else, like a different kind of passion or offer. But with the 9 and 10 of Wands here, to me, the challenges this month is you're burned out. The 9 and 10 of Wands are both cards of kind of like backbreaking work, being exhausted, being mentally drained. They have a bandage on their head, they're still standing, they're still fighting, and they're still doing their job, but it's like, wow, it's feeling like a burden. They're not getting pleasure from it, and that usually does not work well for Aquariuses. Because you guys, you don't have time for that. You're higher up on the wheel, and you've done that crap before. You know that that's not going to make you happy, kind of thing. So with the 8 of Cups, I do get the sense, I don't necessarily know if you will in November, but I think you are highly contemplating like walking away from something. Even though you've invested a lot of emotion into it, I feel like ultimately you are walking away towards something else. Again, probably strategically planning that. I don't necessarily think that's for sure going down in November only because of the Hanged Man being here. Because I feel like you're kind of stuck. And the Hermit is here. You're trying to make a very wise choice, I feel. It could be, there could be a significant Virgo at your work that's a challenge. That's possible too with the Hermit card. And the Knight of Cups did come out in the challenge section, but I feel like this is because it's challenging because you want to go do this thing that you love, but you feel stuck, all right? So that's the challenges I see. So let's look at the opportunities. Opportunities for Aquariuses, please. Opportunities for Aquarius in November 2019. You kind of want to come out. You kind of want to come out. All right. And how about another one? Opportunities for Aquariuses in November 2019, please. Okay, hold on. All right, and boom. All right. Ace of Swords, nice. Page of Cups. All right, so there are opportunities. You have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck as well. So definitely opportunities in November. The Magician, yeah, perfect. All right. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. All right. But this came out in opportunity, so we'll see where that goes. Okay, 6 of Cups. Okay, so closing the gap on something and going towards something that you have a connection with from the past. So it could be pursuing something that you really loved before, or going back to do something that you liked, that you used to do, something like that. Something that you felt very separated from. Okay, with the 5 of Pentacles. It might not have worked out before, that kind of thing. That's the energy that is here. But this, again, is an opportunities section. So I feel like, with the Magician here, I mean, it's kind of like, what is it? the golden fleece thing, or you know what I like, you know, it's like with the magician in the opportunities section, that's kind of like whatever you touch turns to gold kind of energy. You also have the Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. So, and it literally says on here, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So it's a little challenging, all of that, sure. But, you know, there's something here that you have truth, you have clarity about. Aces are new starts, new beginnings. So I do feel like you are going to be very clear about what you want, you know, at some point in November. There will be like a good dose of clarity for you. Then you have the Page of Water, which is the Page of Cups. So, it says a relationship begins a new phase and heightened psychic abilities. So, you know, this could be possibly, you know, teaming up with someone. This could just be you, you know, the relationship you have with work, with money, with what you love to do. You know, it could just be that if it's not an actual person coming into the scene. So whatever it is, I do feel like you're burdened over here. It's been a long time. I mean, this could be as long as 10 years. This could be longer, you know, with the 10 of Wands here, 9 of Wands. This is like, we're talking like a really long time. It could be 19 years, you know, with a 10 and a 9. Like this, it's just been a long time of this. And it's like you're emotionally invested in something, but, you know, it seems like you're feeling like you want to just move forward. But you still feel a little stuck because, you know, there's something that you really are passionate about that you want to go after, but you're in a state of limbo a little bit right now. That's the challenges. But the opportunities are that you have the magician, you have the ability to create what you want. You have the ability to close the gap between something that left you out in the cold before, but it was something like you really loved, and you might have just a different like clarity about it now, a different approach about it now, okay? And then possibly teaming up with a person with the relationship begins a new phase part of this card with the Page of Cups, or again, your relationship to your work, your career. So, and you do have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, and the Three of Wands, very nice. So the Fool card in this deck is called the Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, and it says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams and unexpected opportunities, okay? So that's a really nice card, especially with the Three of Wands at the bottom. The Three of Wands is, in this deck, it says, abundance, things look very good, have patience at this time, and make long-term plans, okay? So the Three of Wands is about, like, kind of waiting for your ships to come in, but it's also about envisioning a future. It's a great Aquarius card, even though it is fire energy, but to me, it's Aquarian in the nature that it's like, because I always feel Aquarius is, have a good sense of being able to see like a broader picture, seeing what needs need to be fulfilled, like not just in like their neighborhood, but like in all, you know, around the world. You know, they just have a very broad and vast, you know, view, and that's what I feel. You know, this you really have some great possibilities here, is what I'm seeing. You do have the Four of Cups. That's sort of still kind of not knowing what to do. It does say too on this deck, like to me, the Four of Cups is sometimes more about just sort of daydreaming and not knowing what you want, whereas this Four of Cups, it does say missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities, okay? So, you know, you don't want to miss an opportunity, you don't want to be discontent or bored, you know, you don't want to, you know, not open your eyes to possibilities, all right? So, because the Four of Cups is very, like, they don't do anything, kind of. So you want to make sure, because you have the World card here, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor, 2 fours after this, all right? The World card. I mean, this is like abundance, you know, things coming into fruition, and 2 fours at the end. These are cards of stability, the Four of Pentacles and the Emperor, all right? So the World card says, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Okay, so I really think there is some, I think you're in the beginning phases now of starting to realize that, like, wow, this has been a really, really, really long time of me not doing what I want to do. And you're really trying to, you know, get unstuck and move forward into this manifestation of something that you really have more passion for. And I believe, you know, you definitely will be getting some clarity. It could come from this person, the Page of Cups, or it just could come from you working together. Or again, this could just be you, you know, kind of feeling like a page again, feeling that exuberance and knowing what you want out of out of this relationship you have with money and career and things like that, and then dreaming up some new things into existence. But this is more than just dreaming. Like the Three of Wands means like you are doing it. Just be careful not to fall into the Four of Cups energy discontent. Discontent is what it says on the card, but to me, it's the word. I want to say like inactive. The Four of Cups is very inactive to me card. All right, so overall, it looks really good. I'll pull you guys a couple oracle cards too. So just in case you have like some questions or something you want to think about right now, and I'll pull some oracle cards to see if that helps things any. So I'll pull one card for the challenges section that we had on this part of the read. Okay, so if you want to think about that for a minute, and I'm going to pull a card, maybe it can help answer your questions. How to get unstuck with that Hanged Man. Oh, okay, so we got 2 cards already, but let me actually pull a card because I wasn't really thinking about the question yet. Okay, so for the challenges, what advice, energy? Okay, well, all right. All right. Okay, so for the challenges sections, the cards that I have are exchanging gifts, attraction, and fruition. So to me, attraction and fruition are all about manifesting, because attraction is like the law of attraction, right? And it's the super moon card. So it's like super gravitational pull, all right? So I feel like you guys are really like set to manifest right now with the Magician. So we have attraction, and because then the next card being fruition, like you attract it, things come into fruition, okay? Now we do have the card of exchanging gifts in the chat. This is oracle cards that are giving you advice towards that challenging section. So I can pull one card on that, see what that's about. What is exchanging gifts about? Eight of Swords. So you might be scared to speak up to someone about something. Some kind of fear is holding you back about exchanging gifts. What are the gifts? What are the gifts that we are talking about with Aquarius, please? What are they? Are they like tangible gifts, money gifts? What are we talking about? What is the gifts? Queen of Wands. All right, 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay. So in the challenges section, you may have like fear of expressing exactly what you want. There could be something very stable in your future that you want with the 4 of Wands. It could be, have something to do with a home, purchasing a home. It could have something to do with even like marriage, weddings, things like that. I don't know, maybe this is like a separate situation that is going on that is somehow like tied into your career, your finances, that kind of deal. But it's mostly like exchanging gifts. I feel like there's some sort of apprehension around this, that you're a little bit scared to express how you truly feel, all right? But with attraction and fruition, I feel like, and the 4 of Pentacles, again, at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you guys are headed towards something very good. Let's take a look at the oracle cards for your opportunities section and see what we get there. Opportunities section, because it seemed like you would get some clarity. Okay, the masculine just popped out. So the masculine is all about masculine energy, and I've sensed that with the Magician. Magician kind of is tied into Aries. Aries ruled by Mars. So it's like kind of Mars type ambition and direction and pushing forward, that kind of thing. It's a very masculine type. Not that females can't be that way, don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm not talking about like females and males in that way. I'm talking about the energies of, polarities and things like that. So, but I think masculine energy is needed here. Also, I think you need to go to the dark place a little bit and figure out what you want, because you have the Void card, and that ties in with that 5 of Pentacles that I saw before. It's like where it's like this, like this is something that you were very highly attached to before in the past, but it's like something didn't work out about it. And I feel like there's still things that need to be worked out about that, or something like that where you need to just drop in. Don't sink to the depths, but just drop in with kind of the dark shadow side and see what it is that you are missing, because, I mean, the void means like there's something that is a void in your life, something that you want. So it could be, that also saying too, that this masculine energy is what is needed, to fill that void. Like you need to, have that kind of Mars type energy in order to manifest what it is you're going for. You also have transformation, and you have unbinding yourself. Okay, so you have your like unbinding from contracts and past lives, and releasing soul patterns. So, and things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So I really think this is important for some Aquariuses out there. I think that the void that is there is, like, what is missing is the masculine, all right? And I'm not saying like you need to like go get a young stud in order to fulfill your career, you know. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, you guys are smart, you know what I'm saying, right? It's like the void is like you need to take the and again, let's not get hung up on men and women. That's not, I'm talking about the energy, like the, you know, masculine energy. What is it, anima, or I forget which one it is, but it's the one where like the Mars energy, like the drive, the power, the will, you know, to do things, not the emotional strength, you know, that the feminine has. You know, feminine strength is like freaking strong, all right, and it can be strong in this way too, but they were mostly noted for our strength of our emotional intelligence. You know, like we're very strong in that way. That's why a lot of women have a lot more common sense. That's why women aren't marching off, you know, starting off millions of wars, right? Because we have emotional intelligence and strength. Whereas the male energy is more like just go, knock down anything in my way to get it. Okay, so, but I do feel though that there is this void, you know, the void that you're feeling, like what's missing in your career, what's missing in this, what's missing in that, is the masculine energy, the Mars power and drive. I feel like if that is kind of looked into, you have this transformation card. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of, you know, could have something a little bit to do with your truth and clarity kind of thing. And then you have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So there could be something you are karmically kind of tied to. Now, this could be like a person, this could be a thing, this could be, you know, a contract, you know, possibly something like that. But it can also just mean like this is something that you do every lifetime kind of thing, you know, and like you need to like heal it, and you need to fix it, and like course correct it, you know, kind of thing. Perfect. And then you have, it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. So I do feel, you know, like you got like kind of the cosmic-y cards here going on. So I do think there is something that is in store for you, Aquarius, that is way suits your passions more. But I think it's really about peeling off some layers, you know, of things that need to go, you know, things that aren't really the true you, but they've been kind of you for such a long time with that 10 and 9 of Wands. And now try to transform on this cellular level of deep healing, you know, into what is more your aim to go, because I feel like you have a ton of potential here is what I'm seeing. I mean, the World card, you know, and 3 of, you know, those are big cards. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So hopefully that made sense. If you're just like coming for like a little reading to find out if you're going to get a new job or not, you know, I did see opportunity there. I mean, you had, you know, Knight of Cups, you had I think there was an Ace of Swords in your reading as well. So I do see new opportunities for you, but I think you guys get the gist of what that was about. So all right, thanks guys. And oh, if you like this video, please, all I ask, if you could just leave like a comment, that really super helps my channel. All right, a thumbs up are okay, but comments really like throw me into the YouTube algorithm better. So I'm not like fishing for compliments or anything like that. It's not my style. So I mean, you don't even have, you can even just write wow, it's raining in Houston today. You know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It really helps my channel. So I appreciate it. All right, thanks guys, and we'll see you soon. All right, bye.